to a very alternative Valentine's look. Yet this is really different to what I usually do, but it's a collaboration with a bunch of lovely ladies. Now, I found these lovely ladies from the 12 Pounds of Christmas, and I joined the Facebook group, and we all decided we were gonna collaborate, and the title for this was Self-Love. Well, one of the things I like to do as part of self-love is do things like this. Make my face look very different, and obviously I've got a wig on today, on this lovely curly wig. I really quite like this wig. So there's gonna be a video now on how I did this. I used specific things, and I'm going to show you all the things that I used as part of this look, but they're all changeable as long as you've got colours that are similar to them. You don't have to use the products that I've used. Now, I've used the lightest shade in the Kat Von D range, and I haven't put it on my neck. There's not a lot of difference. I was trying to go as pale as possible, and it's winter, and that's kind of my colour. Oops. But yeah, so if you want to stick around and see how this is done, please hang around and see how this is done. As far as the rest of the lovely ladies go, they're all linked in the description bar below. It is just titled Whatever You Want to Do, and as long as it's about self-love for Valentine's Day, so it's all about loving yourself. And as I said, I chose doing a makeup look like this, something completely out of the box. I'm sure the ladies have chose something else, and I'll be watching them all. I hope you go and watch them all, and if you like them, go and subscribe to them. So yeah, do enjoy this video. Do the usual comment, rate and subscribe, because that's the YouTube way, and here's how I did it. So we're starting off with primer, and my face primer is the Kat Von D primer, because I'm going to be using her foundation, and I'm putting that exactly where you expect I would, all over my face. And here's the foundation. I'm using L41 because it's the lightest shade that I've got. Pretty much suits me in winter. But use one that is slightly lighter than your skin tone for this look. And putting it on with a wet beauty blender. Next up is the concealer, and I'm just going to put them where I've got little bits of redness or spots. And I've got some just in the corner of my eyes, and I'm now going to blur that all out with the wet beauty blender I used for my foundation, just so it is looking good. Now going in with Kat Von D's eye primer. It's not my favourite eye primer, but I've used Kat Von D everything else, so why not put Kat Von D eye primer on as well. I'm going to set that with an e.l.f. HD powder. It's almost clear, so it's perfect for not interrupting the shadow that's about to go on. Speaking of shadow, meet the Feline Fancy palette, and this is the lightest shade in there. It's just a little bit deeper than my skin tone, and is nice and shiny. That's just going all over the lid to make it a little bit shiny. From there, I'm using the transition shade that's in that palette, and we're using that on your socket and round to the bottom and all the way to the inner corner. You're trying to make your eyes look slightly deep set on this one, a little bit like you haven't had a lot of sleep. Just a little bit. Once you're happy with the blending, we're then going to pick up that Sugar Pill palette again and choose the kind of orangey pink, and that is just going to go all over the mobile lid. You just want it on the mobile lid, just make sure the edges are really nice and blurred out and soft. We're going for soft with this look on everything. Back with the powder, it's now going all over my face where powder normally goes. I didn't set my foundation just in case I got fallout and needed to do some fixing, but there wasn't any, so I'm happy with that. going back with that palette, and we're going to use the red eyeshadow to create these little rosy red cheeks. I'm going to blur it out with my foundation brush, no, my powder brush. And then I'm going to go back in and just make it a little bit redder because I wanted it a bit deeper than it was. Then we're going for the lips, and I've got 2 liquid lipsticks here. I'm just putting them on the back of my hand, and I'm going to mix them until I'm happy with the depth of the colour. I wanted it to be really, really pale. I'm just applying it to my lips unsurprisingly, because that's where it needed to go. Once I'd finished applying it to my lips, I was unhappy with the sharp line that I'd got, so I decided to blur out the edges and keep everything nice and soft and a bit, well, not defined really. And then taking a red liquid lipstick, I'm just applying a little bit of it in the middle of my lips. It's very pigmented, this one. And what I'm doing from there is I'm just now creating the little kind of lip shape in the middle of my lips. And I'm using my finger to do that because, again, I want this to be quite blurry and undefined. Keep going until you're happy with it. I'm taking that liquid lipstick in white again with a mascara spoolie, and I'm going to use it as mascara. I find it's very good as mascara, but if you've got a white mascara, you can use that one instead. And we're now going in with my highlighter. I'm feeling extra, so here's my extra highlighter brush. It's just a pink one. That's a limited edition Halloween one, but it is a pink highlighter, and I'm going to place that on my cheeks, on my nose, and actually where my eyebrows should be, just to finish off the look. So, did you like it? Do let me know in the comment section below. I do appreciate comments. I don't get a vast amount of them. Anyway, my lovelies, I hope you had a wonderful day. You know what to do. TTFN.